being disingenuous to the people of High Brums and Sherwood, but if there's anyone from the area, probably wouldn't know what that means. Yeah, I am Stephen Upsall. I'm the only ex-British Army stand-up comedian / actor living in Tunbridge Wells today, ladies and gentlemen. The only one, yeah. Not my words, folks, the words of Wikipedia. Thank you very much. So, is everyone here in a big work group? Everyone here on their corporate night out? And you lot are from? Style Workshop, the really expensive florist locally. Essentially, it's garage flowers wrapped in raffia, isn't it really? It's not, it's expensive flowers, I know. Well, you win the prize for having the most unimaginative Christmas party organisers, I have to say. You must have had a field day the day Princess Diana died, is that right? All your Christmases came at once and that princess died, I'll tell you. Last time I came in, you didn't have my ex's favourite flower, which I was quite disappointed by. Self-raising. That's why she's my ex. But no, last time I came in, I did ask for a big bunch of flowers, and you went, how big? How big do you want your flowers? I went, just been caught shagging my ex's sister big. So, who are you guys from over here?
Hello.
Hello? Sorry?
Allied Media.
Allied Media? Was it like Allied Carpets, but on CD or something? What do Allied Media do? Not a lot, yes. Yeah. Seven Oaks. Two of my least favourite words in the English language, marketing and Seven Oaks. Well, welcome to Tunbridge Wells, folks. It must be great to have you here. You guys over here, you're from, what is your company? Pace Manor, which, was that satellite dishes or? Commercial property. No. Tell me, Jamie, were you christened? Were you actually christened, Jamie? Yeah. Nick, were you really? So some of your parents thought we're going to have a son. We won't call him. We call him James, no, because that's. We want to give it a bit more gravitas when he runs a property management company. Because if you're born Jamie, you're going to end up in property, aren't you? You're not going to end up working on the bins called Jamie, are you? You aren't going to end up as a surveyor or property. Let's call him Jamie. Yeah, that'll be. He'll do well there. Well, and you're at the back. Where are you from? B3 Recruitment. Where's that? Heathfield. Blimey, we're doing well. Heathfield, Seven Oaks, Tunbridge Wells. Excellent. Have you been here before? What, to a normal comedy night? And you thought you'd come back and have your Christmas do it? That's fantastic. So, yeah, those of you, if you're thinking where you know me from, I came 4th in the West Kent Bruce Willis lookalike competition in 2004. Yeah. And I was funny enough, a few years ago, I was drinking up to I was at the Little Tree, if you remember the Little Tree from a few years ago. It was my local, but it's a little bit too bourgeois for me. It was attracted the intelligentsia too much of Tunbridge Wells. And someone came up to me and she said, you look like Bruce Willis. I went, oh, thanks. She went, well, Bruce Willis after a stroke. Bruce Willis after a stroke. You've thought about that one, haven't you? You've actually thought, he looks a bit like him, but I'll add the fact that he's had some sort of cranial hemorrhage to that. And it's my only response, I was 35, was, yeah, and you look like a gypsy. Which is all I can think of. We've got some fantastic acts for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All the acts that we've got here have been here before and are massive on the UK comedy circuit, and you're in for a cracking Christmas do. I don't know if it's going to be better than last year's do. Where did you lot go last year? The Beacon. Actually, you probably did have a better Christmas do. Where did Allied Carpet Media go last year? High Rocks. You're in for a better night tonight. Where did B3 Recruitment go last year for your Christmas do? You're in for a better night tonight as well. What I will say, ladies and gentlemen, obviously it's your Christmas do, but when their acts are on, obviously keep the conversation down. If you want to talk to your neighbour or someone that you've taken a shine to in another group, save it for outside, because trust me, whatever you've got to say is nothing compared to what the leviathans of comedy I've got for you tonight are going to say. So turn your mobiles off, If you've got T-Mobile, don't worry, it's not going to work here. If you've got a pager, then it's 2009, folks, you know, update. Anyway, for a great night, I shall be bringing on Chris Martin, your opener, very shortly. Chris Martin, not Jonathan Coldplay. So yeah, I was talking about, I was in the army for a number of years, and I joined the army straight from school. I went to St Gregory's School in Tunbridge, Wales. Did you go there, or are you just acknowledging that you've heard of it? You went to St Gregory's School too? That one? No, narrowed you down. That's it. Hello, at last. When did you leave?
Yesterday. 2 years ago.
Last year. Well, right. Upper six. Yeah, but I left with nothing. I left with no qualifications. It was either the army or a peacock's apprenticeship. I didn't want to join to start with. I thought if I wanted to be shouted at by an arsehole in a beret all day, I'll just go to France. Because the army attracts people from broken homes. It's a fact, and apparently 25% of soldiers joining the army have never met their real father. Perhaps might explain why Prince Harry joined. Royalists. That joke never works in Royal Tunbridge Wells, actually, but I'm not a royalist, so... 2010 in a few weeks, folks, which, I don't know if you're looking forward to it. It means, for me, one thing, I'm 40 next year, and I can see... I know, I can see 65 open mouths going there. He's not 40, he dresses really well, he looks really fit and lean and cool and nice outfit. But I am 40, and I know that I'm hitting 40 because I've now acknowledged that I would now do Susan Boyle. Well, yeah, post-makeover, obviously, I'm not a pervert, but she's gorgeous now, and I think, shit, I am 40. But I can't sing like her. She's got the voice of an angel. Fortunately, the face of someone with a touch of dance, but I'm starting to go to the gym a lot. I thought, I'm hitting 40, I need to start losing a bit of this, and I go to the gym quite a lot, and I was there the other day, and I was on it, this new machine they've got at the gym. It's fabulous. I was on it for half an hour. I got 4 Kit Kats and an Umbongo. And I've got to stop smoking. I've got to stop smoking in 2010 because the smoking ban is starting to really piss me off now because it's now really cold outside. And one aspect of the smoking ban that really pisses me off is every time I have to walk past the Wetherspoons and negotiating this sea of nylon and man-made material and fucking unemployed people drinking during the day. That's what gets to me. What gets to me more is nightclubs with their smoking ban. You walk past Da Vinci's on a Saturday night at 1 in the morning, it's like a bomb alert at a pikey wedding. It really is. I kid you not. Because there was an article in the Courier recently about Da Vinci's wanting to stay open till 4 AM, which I thought was a great idea, because I think it's fantastic. Another hour is nirvana, as far as I'm concerned. But there's a lot of objection from local residents. Then they were complaining that revellers at Da Vinci's were spitting in the street, shouting, urinating, and fighting. And my personal favourite, committing sexual acts in the adjacent alleyway. Now, what the Courier failed to mention is this was actually me in the course of one evening. And it's the smoking ban that's done it, because I was in there having the time of my life. And I thought, I'll have a cigarette. I went outside, and I thought, I'll have a pee while I'm here, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because a minute out of that club is a minute wasted, as far as I'm concerned. So I lit a fag, went up the alleyway and started having a pee, and there was someone next to me having a pee as well. And I accidentally pissed on their shoe, which was really embarrassing. So we ended up having a fight. Then I shagged her. She shouted after that, I tell you, no, she didn't shout help. She had to go, she had school the next morning. But she was a teacher, for Christ's sake. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've warmed you up sufficiently. You're going to have the best Christmas do this year, I promise. Are you ready for your first star turn of the evening, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready for some comedy? Men, are you ready for comedy? Yeah. Girls, are you ready for comedy? Yeah. Really well-hung men, are you ready for comedy? Yeah. I know I am. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the very funny, the very talented, you're going to love him. Give a big hand for Chris Martin!